I honestly thought I'd bought a lot less manga this month. I mean, I thought I had. I really haven't. Whoops. Let's have a look. Hi, and thanks for joining me today. We are doing another really big manga unboxing slash haul. First, I just want to say, if you haven't yet, be sure to check out my giveaway. We are about halfway through now, and the final day of entry is April 17th, 2021. So yeah, if you haven't checked that out, be sure to do so. As always, if you like my content, why not like, comment and subscribe for when I post new videos. Check out my Instagram and my Twitter, because I'm always posting more updates about manga on there. But most importantly, let's get to the manga. So as I said, I genuinely thought I'd been a bit better this month, but it's been a bunch of pre-orders and really cheap, good valued manga that I couldn't say no to. And I tried a new second-hand place as well, which we'll see shortly. So to begin with, I have a couple I'd already opened, which is Harem Volumes 1 and 2, which I bought from a very lovely lady on Instagram. I've been wanting to try it because I do like a good rom-com, and the anime has been really popular recently, which I assume is why Volume 1 has been out of stock everywhere that I have looked for a very good long while. I've been looking for months now and I couldn't find it. Yes, so excited to start these. And then, where do we start? Goodness, I forgot what some of the things are. Let's just go for the top. Let's start this off quite dark. So the first volume I have is Message to Adolf Volume 1. I've been unsure about picking this up because it is quite a dark topic, unsurprisingly, but I saw on the shelf tweet that Volume 1 was on sale and it was like 50% off, and that's the sort of price where I'm happy to just give something a go. It is still meant to be really good, it's just a very dark topic, but I'm still happy to give that a go. So I've got part 1, there is a part 2. Right, so I think this is a Blackwell's. I ordered quite a bit of Blackwell's this time around. This feels like packing in for Fire Force 15. Wow, that actually came pretty quickly. Blackwell's is usually quite slow as shipping out parcels. I don't really mind too much. I ordered this like last week. I picked up some random Fire Force volumes because they had them for like 60% off. Oh my goodness. It was, so these retail at $9.99 and I think they had a bunch of them for £4.30. 6 volumes I think, so I picked up 10 through 15? Yes. I think, yeah, 10 through 15 I think. Is that 6? Maybe. So we get goodies. Yay! We get, come on, bookmarks! Oh. I seem to be forever losing bookmarks, though I also seem to have them everywhere. Let's open this one. Oh, I need my cuttings. Here's some scissors I prepared earlier. And here we have, oh, it was already ripped. Clockwork Planet Volume 6. I bought this second hand. It's not very yellow. It's a bit creased. So let's go for another Amazon, and then I'll try and go for some more second hands. What's in here? Is that the way around? Log Horizon Volume 6. This is the light novel. I have 1 to 8 and I was missing 6, and now I have 6. It'd been out of stock for ages, and then it came back into stock and it was full price, and as you should know by now, I will refuse to buy anything full price. So I've been waiting for it to go on sale, and it did, and it went enough on sale for me to be happy to pick it up. So So 1 through 8 of Log Horizon now. Yay! Let's do another Amazon. A Witch's Printing Office Volume 2. Oh my gosh, I love this series. Someone recommended it in a YouTube comment, I think, because I mentioned how much I love isekais, and this is an isekai, and it genuinely might now be one of my top 5 series ever. I love it. Volume 1 was a lot thicker though. That's not as thick. I would definitely recommend, if you're looking for a light-hearted isekai, to try this one. Amazon. Oh. Oh, this Amazon. Oh, there we go. Witch's Printing Office Volume 3. So this is a bit battered. I don't know if you can see there's some rips further up here. I got this for about 40% of retail price. Though, I'll be honest, looking at it, besides a push down here and a bit of a rip here, that looks fine. Again, that's so much thinner than Volume 1. What? Volume 1 lured me into a false sense. That looks pretty decent condition otherwise. Again, love the series. Right. Another Amazon. I was gonna do secondhand. Oh, I'll do that next. What have we got? We've got Monster Volume 3. This is another isekai. Strange, so many isekais in my stuff. Let's do this pack, which is really weirdly packed. I mean, like, such a strange shape. I'm not sure how I'm gonna easily cut this open. Just, there we go. Carefully, I think, is my only option. Come on. So I found this place because they had a storefront on Amazon, and they're called Brit Books. And I picked a whole bunch of stuff up that they had. Oof, come on. Stop fighting me. Right. So we have got Natsumi's Book of Friends Volume 10. I was like, oh no, it's quite battered around the edges. No, that's the design. It's designed to look a bit battered. How misleading. Yes, Natsumi Book of Friends Volume 10. All of these, I'm fairly sure I paid less than £4 or about £4 for. Most of them are Viz, I think, but we'll see as we go through. I can't remember. Then we've got Rosario Vampire Season 2 Volume 5. But that's weird. Like, the pages, they're not level. I think you can even see that there. Some of them jut out a bit more. I don't think that's a second-hand issue. I think that's a Viz issue. Ooh. A bit yellow, but there's no additional stickers. It smells a bit funny. Ooh, free mini poster inside, but it still has the mini poster. What's the mini poster of? Oh, beach scene. Why is it always a beach scene? Okay. Right, what else have we got? We have Komomo. There's no N. Komomo Confiserie. This. Volume 1. It's a shoujo. I am really bad at pronouncing things. I am so sorry. It looked interesting, and it's only 5 volumes, and it was £3. That's, yeah. I'm always happy to try a series when it's that cheap. I've actually already picked up Volume 2 because I found that for £2.50. If I'm able to pick up all 5 volumes like less than £15, that's... I'm pleased with myself, I'm proud at that point. Then we've also got Claymore Volume 25, which again is pretty good condition. Claymore's series I'm piecing together slowly, picking up what I find. I'm hoping it works out slightly cheaper than the box set in hindsight. Should have probably picked up the box set. Oh well, I quite like picking them up this way though, so it's fun. Then we've got Inspector. Volume 8. I really liked Volume 1 of this. I'm but the rest of them don't seem to go on sale at all. I saw this one on sale, I was like, okay fine, I've only got Volume 1, but I'll grab Volume 8, because why not? So, next we have I'm so sorry. This is because I only ever read it. It doesn't matter how you pronounce it if you read it. Magi Kazumi Magica The Innocent Malice, Volume 1, I think. This is part of the, ooh, that's got a rip down the spine. This is part of the Magi series. I have a different Volume 1 and I think it's split up into different parts, and this is part 1 of a different part. And then we have Arifureta I Heart Isekai Volume 3. I don't have Volumes 1 or 2 yet, but again, this was like £4.50. This is a spin-off to Arifureta, which is an isekai, and I've read Volume 1 and I have some of the light novels as well. So I already knew I'd probably be quite happy picking up Volume 3 of this. What else do we got? Oh dear. We have got Fushigi Yugi The Mysterious Play Volume 5. Ooh, that's quite battered and bent. There's a lot of creases down that spine. That's a bad quality spine. They use weird glue in these. I don't know if it's because they're older, but some of the ones I have, they won't open more than like this. I had to like force it to open anymore. Next we have Tales of Wedding Rings Volume 8. This is another isekai. That's quite bent, but you know, because of how it was packed in the parcel, I feel it was bent because of how it was packed. It's still not that great. I'm hoping if I can put it on the shelves. Oh, also they've put my packing form in the back. That's gonna mess it up. Just put it down there. I was thinking, it's a weird bulge. I talked about this in a random manga review video I did a little bit ago. Its story isn't the most amazing, but I still enjoy it. It's not one I would recommend really to other people if they want to try it isekai. I'd recommend this to more hardcore isekai fans, maybe is how I'd phrase it. Last manga in this parcel is Interviews with Monster Girls Volume 2, and I was very excited to see this one really cheap because I have Volumes 1 and 3, so I can now fill the gap. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. It's the most exciting thing, buying manga secondhand, because it's so sporadic what's available, when you're actually able to make a continuous set of volumes. It's such a good feeling. What's in this one? Reborn as a Polar Bear, The Legend of How I Became a Forest Guardian. I found an isekai that I didn't have and it was on sale. Reborn as a polar bear, just, yeah, of course. It's an isekai, but they're a polar bear. I love it. That's my kind of thing. I'm always amused on isekai covers. The main character can often be way back in the background, or sometimes not even there. It's just like the pretty girl that is there in the series. It's not the main character. But yes, another isekai. Yay! Let's do another Amazon, because I have a whole bunch of Amazon ones this time, which I didn't last time. So this one, Arifureta Volume 4. As I said, I have some more of these already from the last haul, and I've got a volume from the spin-off now. That was a dodgy scene that I'm glad I didn't flip through for the camera. I think this is a Black Gloves order. Got, oh, there's more than one in here. Is that a bookmark? Bookmark? Bookmark stack. Packing form on the floor. That was the first volume. By the Grace of the Gods, another isekai. Yes, I have a problem for isekais. Big sucker for isekais. This has apparently been out for a while as well, and I've not heard of it. It was Square Enix manga. I feel like it's another businessman is isekai'd, salaryman. That's quite common. But it looks like a jolly cutesy isekai, so I'm very excited to read that one. What's in? That's the second one in here. We have got Mob Psycho 100. Oh my goodness. If any of you have watched my Where I Buy Manga video, I mentioned a place that I tried to buy manga from and they didn't ship it out to me, and the volume I was trying to get sent out to me was this, and then I tried again from the same place to just rebuy it and it didn't ship out, and then it went out of stock, and then when it came back in stock it wasn't on sale, and finally I found it on Blackwell's for a decent price that I was happy to pay. And I'm so excited to read this because I've been trying to read this for like 2 years now. 2 years? No, that's an exaggeration. Just over a year. But in lockdown I wanted to try and pick it up, and also when I was able to, Villain Planet never had it in stock, so I couldn't pick it up in person. I think it's complete as well. I don't think there's too many volumes. Teens somewhere. Goodness me, finally. Got another Blackwell's in here. And we have got, oops, snug, Perfect World Volume 5. I have 1 to 3, and Volume 4 might hopefully be in this stack as well. I think I'm now up to date. I think 5's the latest, or 6 is out really recently. Brit Books, this is the same people as that really strange shaped parcel. And what is this? Yes, this is Clockwork Planet Volume 7. This is quite good condition. So far, Brit Books has been a bit all over the place with what they've got. And we got a packing slip. I do like, they're like almost like super glossy. Neat. I just realised I've abandoned my manga light novel. Oh well. Let's do some of these. I've not happened upon any of my like pre-orders yet. I'm quite sad. Jinxed it now, this would be a pre-order, won't it? Yes, it is a pre-order. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Volume 8. You know, I said that without actually looking at it. I saw this and I was like, yes, I know what it is, without actually checking. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Volume 8. What was amazing was this arrived like 2 days after I filmed my last haul, and I looked at the parcel like, do I open it or shall I wait? Like, I can wait, I can wait. My Volume 7 took so long to ship because it was out of stock. It was about a week and a half between 7 arriving and 8 arriving. Definitely one of the prettiest series in my collection. I love it. I love the solid black tones that are used. You don't see that as often in some manga. Let's maybe start on this teetering stack. This is the same. This is again Brit Books. That's not giving me much leeway to cut. Don't want to cut the manga. Ooh. Can I just slide on in there, please? Come on. Ooh. I'm gonna end up cutting my face. How aggressive I am with these scissors. What is... Oh dear. Okay, come on. Right. Shugi Yugi Volume 4. Mysterious Play Volume 4. Sorry. And packing slip. I don't like it when they put this packing slip in the pages of the manga because it often will warp it, especially if it's being shipped. That's a whole lot less damaged than Volume 5. I mean, it's still creased, but it's not too bad. I think I now have 1 through 7. I think there's 18 volumes. This one, this is another Blackwell's. Another Fire Force 12. So that's 15 and 12. I do like the covers of Fire Force. This is a bigger one, goodness. Ooh, it's ripped a bit. I can almost peek in. Okay. So what do we got? Goblin Slayer Volume 5. So, oh, that's plastic wrapped. I mean, that says something about the series, but also it's brand new, and I didn't realise it was brand new. I thought I bought second hand because, again, it retails at $9.99 or $10.99, I can't remember which, and I paid, I think, about £5 for this. When I read Volume 1, I was definitely surprised at how gory and brutal it was. Not like a bad way, just for some reason I thought Goblin Slayer was a lot similar to like That Time I Reincarnated as a Slime, which is quite cutesy. So happy with how cheap that was. There's some more in here. We've got Shugyu Scenarios Play Volume 12, which I think I paid like £1.50 for this. So I think this is the first one I've got now that's out of order. Oh my gosh! Poor Shugyu, he always has the packing slips. Maybe I suppose the others are wrapped in plastic. Is the other one wrapped in plastic? There's one more in here. It's not wrapped in plastic. Probably should be though. My room is a dungeon rest stop Volume 3. It's not one of my higher rated isekais. It's very much turning into a strange harem thing. Right, let's continue to save this teetering stack. What's in here? We've got a couple of volumes. Let's see. Let's pull one out at a time. Ooh, I'm gonna pull them both out because I'm fairly sure that, yep, my Dress Up Darling Volumes 2 and 3. I'm not sure quite what I expected when I first picked this series up. I thought it was... you know what, I don't know, but it's like quite a sweet series so far about cosplay, and it's been really neat learning new things about like sewing and wigs and making cosplay, and so I was like, I want to read some more, and they're on sale. They're plastic wrapped though. Are they? I was gonna say, are they really that bad enough to need plastic wrapping? And then I remembered about the whole who she's dressing up as and from what. Yeah, okay, maybe it does need some plastic wrapping. I've been desensitized to the strange stuff, is what's happened. Not a good thing, maybe. Right, okay, let's do this. Parcel. I think this parcel arrived like the day after I did my last haul. I've been waiting on it for weeks, and it didn't take out ever. I'm hoping there's a whole bunch of manga in here, and it looks that way. So this is a Blackwell's haul, and we have got, yes, Witch Hat Atelier Volume 7. This is, I think, up to date now. I had been wanting to pre-order this on Amazon, but they weren't giving... I think it's available on Amazon, but they're out of stock. And I thought, well, there's no point in ordering it yet because it's just unavailable. It wasn't even telling me how much it would cost. So okay, fine, I can't. And then Blackwell's had it, and I was like, yes! Yes! Because this is another super gorgeous looking series. It's so good, and the covers are so pretty. They're just so nice. And also, is it the way... I can't tell if it's the way with this one, but on the first one, I'm fairly sure the synopsis on the back was in rhyme. I'm not sure that one is. I don't know. I've gone rhyme blank at the moment. Right, what else have we got? Blue Period Volume 2. I really enjoyed Blue Period. I know I feel like people either really enjoyed it or they found it really dull, because it's one of those series that throws a lot of information about you because it's sort of teaching you about something, and it's teaching you about painting and artwork, and like, so this guy decides he wants to take up painting, so we get a lot of the teacher explaining to him / the reader about drawing and putting things on canvas and how different paints mix. And I love series I love learning that sort of thing through manga, so I really enjoyed this. And this is so well timed because today I've read volumes 2 and 3 of Blank Canvas, my so-called artist journey, which is all about painting as well, but I've only got up to volume 3, so I was like, I'm still in the painting art zone, but I don't have anything to fill it, and I've now got this. Great, now I can read this. Rising of Shield Hero Volume 15. I love Rising of Shield Hero. So I have 1 through 13 right here, and I'm fairly sure 14 is either in here or very shortly on its way. I think I'm about up to date with what's available now in English. I think 16 might be out shortly though, or is just out. Starting to look a bit dangerous. What else? Got Eden Zero Volume 10. I really love Mashima's work. I love Fairy Tail, I have all of Fairy Tail. I'm collecting Eden Zero. I'm even collecting some of his shorter run series. I'm trying to collect Rave Master. You can just about see it up here. But yes, Eden Zero is his current work, which is like, if you like Fairy Tail, it's Fairy Tail but in space. I mean, the main character looks just like Natsu, but he's dyed his hair black. There's even a cat in it called Happy. He hasn't even renamed all the characters. But it's really good. I'm enjoying it. I don't think I have Volume 9 yet because I've not seen it in stock or a good enough price yet. I'm hoping when I'm able to go shopping in person to pick it up from Forbidden Planet, and then I can read 9 and 10. Yay. Next. There's only 2 more left in here. Saint Magic Powers Omnipotent Isekai. I pre-ordered this on Amazon and they said they would ship it out to me late May, and then I looked on Blackwell's and they had it in stock and it was £2 cheaper. So I bought it there instead. Really enjoyed it. I mean, I pre-ordered Volume 2 like the moment I finished reading it. That's how I know I enjoyed a series, is when I finished it and I'm like, right, when's the next volume out? What do you mean 6 months? As is usually the way with these guys. I have so many I'm gonna read first. How do you choose what to read first? One with each foot, one with each hand. Finally, we have Orient Volume 1. I'm fairly sure that this is the same guy who did Magi. I really like the artwork of his other series, so I'm looking forward to trying this one. I also really like the look of the cover. I think it's really nice. Oh, there's 1 bookmark for 6 books. Let's do 1 more Amazon and then I'll tackle some of the bigger boxes. What do we have here? Blue Flag Volume 6. Now, this shipped to me about a week ago, and I'm always very amused being on Instagram when I post about, say, series I'm up to date on new releases. And I say like, I'm up to date on Blue Flag, and someone says, but you don't have Volume 6. And I'm like, it's because it's not out in the UK yet. Sometimes release dates between the US and the UK, it can be weeks, but it can be months. Like My Hero Academia Volume 26, it was 4 months after it came out in the States that I got my hands on it. Now, part of it is shipping issues, I feel, and out of stock, and printing issues. Seems to be a common issue at the moment in the manga community. I don't mind too much, but when I'm like, I'm up to date on this, and someone says, no you're not, and I'm like, well, I am. I really wish I had the next volumes. Complete rant, deviation, sorry. Yes, Blue Flag Volume 6. This is such a heartwarming, sweet series. It's so lovely to read, and it has such good characters. I think it's like one of its best points is how good its character. There's like a character that you don't like, or I didn't like, and then in Volume 5 there's this whole bit around them, and they might now be my favourite. I loved the development around them, and it was so good, and it's like we learnt the reasons behind their actions and why they're the way they are, and they gained sympathy for it. I loved it. This is only 8 volumes long anyway. We haven't got too much longer left. I believe 7 is already available in the US, so maybe I'll get it before the end of the year. I really like it. I'm very excited. Alright, let's... Do we do this one or do we do that one? I've done a whole bunch of second hand, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. And you can go to the side. got a different box cutting. I think I know what this one is. I can think of someone I know personally who's going to be very happy to see this. And if they're watching, I thought of you when I bought it. Right. Yes, it is what I thought it was. Oh, that looks packaged nicely. Ooh, that is so satisfying. Right, okay, there. Look at that. Isn't that... that was close. Isn't that so satisfying? So in a video I did recently where I talked about places that I buy manga from, I talked about a site that I'd been wanting to buy manga from, but the thing I wanted to buy was out of stock. And when I filmed the video and I went to the website to go and film some footage, the thing I wanted was in stock. So this is it. It took like 2 days to arrive. It did not take long at all. It's... oh, there's like wrapping around it. Oh, oh my. Oh, that feels dangerous. Right, let's see how it all is. I haven't actually said what it is yet. This is JoJo's... that was close. This is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. Diamond is Unbreakable, sorry. And this is volumes 1 to 6. I bought these, how much did it work out? I think it worked out at £7.10 a volume, and they generally can retail at about $18.99, I think. Okay, so they say $15.99 down the side, but I'm fairly sure I saw one for $18.99, but I could be wrong. But it's still more than half price, which is really good. They also had a lot more, I think they had all the JoJo's. They were a bit split up, so I think part 3 was split into 2 halves of 5, and they had part 2 and part 1. They had a whole bunch of other box sets, but I generally don't go for box sets because mainly I already have a lot of the series that are included in a box set, like Naruto, One Piece, Assassination Classroom, and I also quite like picking them up piecemeal, like I'm doing with Claymore. But yeah, but I'm really pleased with those. They've arrived really nicely, and they've got some plastic on. Yeah, great. That's exciting. Gonna be all ready and hyped for part 6. Although I generally only read, so when will part 6? Well, part 5's starting print in August, so that gives me some time to catch up. I've only read part 1. Right, cool. Let's do another one. I'll do a few more. Don't fall on over. Right, this is another black one. Packing slip. So we have Log Horizon Volume 1, the manga, of course the manga, the main series. So most of the other Log Horizon manga I have is the West Wind Brigade, which is technically a spin-off. Although I suppose I've got the light novel, so differentiating that this is a manga is fine. Never mind. It's a bit, got a funny feel on it. I picked this up and I'm fairly sure it was like £3.50 on Blackwell's. It was really cheap, and so I was like, well, why not? Might as well give it a go. But I'm a bit confused because everywhere I looked said there was only 1 volume, and generally when there's only 1 volume they won't put a volume 1 on the front. But this has a volume 1, so maybe there is plans to do some more at a later point. Don't know. It's the other one. I have The Devil is Part-Time Volume 10. This is an isekai, but it's a reverse isekai where Demon Lord Devil Dude has been isekai'd into Japan. I've been picking up random volumes when I find them really cheap, so this was £4.10, I think, which is more than half off. So I think I have 1, 10 and 16 now. Slowly but surely. Let's do an Amazon. Amazon are generally more my pre-orders. It escaped. What have we got? You never see it coming. It's Persona 5, Volume 5. I picked up the game last April, so about a year ago, last April, and I loved it a lot. I hated the music to begin with, and now I absolutely adore it, and I play it on repeat so much. There's a song that plays when you're like in the cafe. I think it's Beneath the Mask, and there's a line where the lady singing says, "I'm a shapeshifter." The entire time that I played the game, because it was like a bit muffled and quiet, I thought she was saying, "I will shut your face, I will shut your face," and I was like, that's a really weird thing to say in the middle of this chill song, but alright. And then I mentioned it like months later, and someone else was like, that's not the lyrics. That's not the lyrics at all. Like, oh, okay, that makes more sense, but I can't now unhear "I will shut your face." I am listening to this song going do 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 do. This is really exciting because we're going into the bank palace in this one, and I quite enjoyed that one. Although without spoilers, I think my favourite was the 7th palace. It was the one I enjoyed the most overall though, because it had banging music, banging soundtrack. Oh, so good. I didn't actually talk that much about the manga there, just the video game and how good the soundtrack is. What's in this one? Oh goodness, Unnamed Memory. Now, yeah, this is a light novel, and I think I picked it up because it was £4 or £5. I didn't know too much about it, but I decided to just jump in and give it a go because I've not really got any other romancy ones to try, or light novels that is, or ones that aren't really isekai. Another Blackwell's. I like that they seem to put the bookmark in the same place every time. It makes it really easy to pull out. A Certain Magical Index Volume 13. This was another one I picked up because it was cheap. It was, again, about £4. I have volumes 1 to 4, and now I have volume 13. It's a bit creased, but I don't mind because it was cheap. It was really cheap. Let's mix in a couple more Amazons, and then I might do the big second-hand one. What do we have? Frozen 2, the manga. I quite like Disney. I actually built the Lego Disney castle. I say a couple of weeks ago, I finished it a couple of weeks ago. I've been building it off and on for about a year now. So I'm quite excited that they've started doing Disney manga. I feel like I'm not going to quite get the songs coming out the way you do when you watch the movie. Wait, is it left to right? It is left to right. It's so pretty, goodness. I think there's a Mulan manga releasing some point this year, so I do hope there's just going to be a whole string of Disney manga. That would be amazing. Just gonna listen to Into the Unknown the whole time. Right, actually I'll do the big one now. Unless it's load bearing. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. Well, let's get to it. If I can. Ooh, I think I very nearly cut some manga there. This is very strangely packed. Let's see. Sometimes you get really good packaging from Music Magpie, and then sometimes it's questionable. You're like, how did my manga survive? Oh yes, I've remembered now what most of this haul was. You can already see a couple on top there, so I'm going to pull off the ones down the side that you can't see. So we have volume 2 of Full Moon. Tiffany at Himika bought me volume 1 as part of our manga exchange, and I quite enjoyed it. So when I saw volume 2 for like £3, I was like, well yes, I might as well continue. I did quite enjoy it, especially how it ended. I really enjoyed the cliffhanger at the end of volume 1, so I definitely wanted to see how that arc was going to wrap up and finish. No wonder I thought the Frozen name sounded familiar. It's the same, aren't it? Goodness me. the Full Moon artist did the Frozen manga. Ooh, that's exciting. I actually recognise the name. I'm usually really bad with manga artist names. Right, then we've got Spice and Wolf Volume 5. I've noticed that this is getting hard and hard to find out. I wanted to pick up Spice and Wolf originally a few years ago, but I could never find Volumes 1, 2 or 3 in stock in stores. I've since picked up Volumes 1 and 2, so I'm now picking up again what I can find. I've got Volume 5 next. I have noticed some of the earlier ones are available a lot on secondhand sites. They're not quite as cheap as I want to buy secondhand, so I haven't picked them up yet. And then the later ones I've noticed are available in the stores, so I should be fine to pick this up, which is nice. This is getting taller than I thought it would be. One more on here, which is The Grey Man Volume 5. I'm very excited about this one because I have 1 to 4 and then 6, 7, 8, I think, and then another gap. So now I've got a continuous set of manga now, and I've only bought my The Grey Man secondhand. I haven't bought any of them brand new, so they've all been about £3, maybe £4 at a push, which is cheaper than buying them in Forbidden Planet and Travelling Man. What else have we got here? So, oh my gosh, that is thick. So I really like Pokemon, and generally I like to try and pick up the single volumes of any series if I can. I wouldn't say omnibuses are bad, I just quite like the consistency of single volumes, and I know that Pokemon is currently being reprinted into a collector's edition, which is sort of a bigger format, nicer format. So I don't think these are going to be around too much longer. So I'm trying to pick up the rest while I can, because I like Pokemon and I want the singles. So we've got Pokemon Adventures Volume 14. This is the Gold and Silver arc. This is the final volume in the Gold and Silver arc. Then we got another Pokemon Adventures Volume 18, which is the Ruby and Sapphire arc. Everyone looks so serious. Also, there's such bright colours, it's lovely. Then I've got Hatsuharu Volume 9. I read Volume 1 and I really liked that it was more from the dude standpoint as a high school romance than the girl standpoint. But again, they're like $9.99 each, so when I saw this for £4. Then I've got The Gentleman's Alliance Cross Volume 7. Is that now complete? I think I'm missing one more volume. Yep, I got and checked. I am still missing Volume 8, but then I've completed that series. And then at this point I want to get Volume 8 and then I'll read the whole series as one bit. This is the same person as Full Moon and apparently Frozen 2 the manga. This is going in its own new little sack just here. And I've got The Grey Man Volume 21. So this is, I have I think 1 through 15 with some gaps, and now this is going to be the first one out. Then we've got Pokemon Adventures Volume 9, Gold and Silver. Is this the first volume of Gold and Silver, or is that Volume 8? It might be Volume 8. Again, they're so big, goodness. Oh no, oh no. So that's how it was packaged, and it's the back cover. Oh dear. Someone, you could have just, We have Orisama Teacher Volume 9. I think that should be fine if I just... I believe this is a series that's complete or very soon to be complete. It is a shoujo, and it's a long-running shoujo. I think it's about 28 or something volumes. So another one I'm picking up where I can. I've got like volumes 1, 2, 7, 8, something. Blue Exorcist Volume 6, which is another volume that fills in a gap I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, oh wait, no, I don't have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which is nice. And then while I can see it on top, there's another Blue Exorcist, Volume 12. It's been really neat what I've read so far. So it'll be exciting to binge through. I think there's about 20 something volumes, 23 out at the moment. So so I'm about halfway there. Got another Orisama Teacher Volume 6. That one's not got a bent back cover, thankfully. Got Happy Marriage Volume 6. I don't know if this is going out of print. Some people have said it is. I don't know if it is. I've seen it available on Amazon Prime, just sometimes not on sale. So I'm picking up what I can find on sale. So I've got 6 and 7, and I think I've ordered 1 and 3 as well. Cheap. One of them was £2. I was so happy to see manga on sale. Compose. So next we have Pokemon Adventures Volume 8. I just can't believe how big they are. Goodness me. So much reading material. Another Pokemon Adventures Volume 10, which is still gold and silver. You can tell I've managed to pick up a whole bunch of Pokemon Adventures. Next we've got Defrag Volume 12. This very much excited me to see secondhand because it's a 7 Seas volume, which automatically means it's going to be more expensive, and it was £3, which made me very happy. I only have volumes 1 and 2, but when manga is on sale. Then I have Kimi ni Todake, which volume 3. I understand that this is very hard to find, so picking this series up might be a mistake. To be fair, I think I have volumes 1, 3 and 23, and I think there's about 30 volumes. It is shoujo, quite a classic shoujo, I think. Hope to be able to pick up the rest. We shall see. Then we have Pokemon Adventures Volume 17. Are there any other? Let's do them. And Pokemon Adventures Volume 11. Volume 17 is Ruby and Sapphire. I mean, you can tell with who's on the cover. And Volume 11 is Gold and Silver. I'll be able to do a huge Pokemon binge because I got a whole bunch of Pokemon in my last haul as well. Last volume in here is Waiting for Spring Volume 12. That's got big, like, crease on the front at the bottom. I love the spines for Waiting for Spring. These nice pastel rainbow colours. So I do like my rainbow colour spines, and then it's a bit different. They're so tame and cute and lovely. Let's do another couple of singles. This is another Black Coils. And this is World's End Harem Volume 3. This is smut, basically. I'm surprised it's not plastic wrapped. Maybe, actually I don't think the other one was plastic wrapped either. To 7 Seas, it's not 7 Seas, it's Ghost Ship. Do Ghost Ship not plastic wrap their books? Don't know. Basically, men are dying for reasons, and there's only a group of maybe 6 dudes who aren't dying for reasons. So, and they need to repopulate the planet. Yeah, it is the gist, basically. And our main character wants to go find his girlfriend because she's disappeared. And all these other women are like, no, stay with us. And he's like, no, I don't want to. Yeah, let's see what this one is. I think this is a second hand. It is, and it is Pluto Volume 4. I have volumes 1 to 3. This is actually a series I'm picking up chronologically. I think there's only 8 volumes, so I'm now halfway through, which is really nice. Yeah, robots. It's also fun. Ooh. 2 volumes. Overlord Volume 5. I haven't picked up a new volume of Overlord in well over a year now. I think I just keep getting put off because it's really thin and it's $10.99. But now I have it, I can finally read what happens at the end of this bit of plotline. very exciting. I think there was something else in here too. Ow. And we also have Log Horizon Volume 5, The West Wind Brigade. So this is manga and this is the spin-off. You know, I think that's the same colour as the light novel, but like hell am I going to be able to pull out the light novel from in there. Again, on this one I haven't picked up a new volume in over a year as well. So it'll be nice to read more of this. There's only 11 volumes in this series and I have volume 9. And so I have 1 to 4 and volume 9 because I found volume 9 for 75% off in Travelling Man. So yeah, yay! Yay, yay, yay! Anything else in there? Nope, not like a secret black hole. No black wells. I don't think all of my black wells orders have arrived either, so I'll be able to do that. There'll be more in the next haul. Another Fire Force Volume 11. So that's another one of the cheap ones that I picked up. Gosh, damn it, there's this slide everywhere. Let's get another Amazon. And we have got Quintessential Quintuplets Volume 13. I think this arrived this morning. This is, I think there's only one more volume after this and then it's finished. It's that a nice, it's like a salmon colour. Now an anime. Let's do this slightly bigger one and then we're just down to this little bit. Come on. What have we got? We've got block. We've got packing. Oh, nice. This is the manga to judge me on. I mean, I've already had World and Harem Volume 3, but I've also got Destiny Lovers Volume 5. This is like the more ecchi prison school. Dudes have been kidnapped and the prison guards are trying to have special cuddles with them. And there seems to be a story reason, but we don't quite know why yet. But we'll hopefully find out, because I've also got Destiny Lovers Volume 4 in here. All plastic wrap, that's Blood and Harem Volume 2, which has been out of stock everywhere, weirdly. I can find it in French. You seem to be able to find a lot of the adult manga in French for some reason. I don't know why. And Parallel Paradise Volume 4. That's some strange packing. That's like really badly wrapped. Like this needs to be 2 manga in there. Or it's just ripped. Basically, it's an isekai where a dude is isekai into a world where there's no men at all. He is like the first one ever. And yeah. Right, so we got another Blackwell's. I think this is the last Blackwell's now in the stack. Oop. Yep, Destiny Lovers Volume 3. So I have Destiny Lovers 3, 4, 5. And they're all plastic wrapped. It's fine. It's just cuddles. Let's do some hopefully more tame manga. What's in this one? Overlord Volume 6. So again, I can continue reading some more Overlord. That's really nice. I don't think there's too many Overlord out because isekais don't tend to release that often. I don't know why. I just think they're published a lot. I don't think the chapters come out as often as what I mean to say. So I think there's only 12 or 13 Overlord mangas out, and I think it's coming out like 1 a year, 2 a year. Could be wrong. Right, what's in this one? Sticker. The Sorcerer King of Destruction and the Golem of the Barbarian Queen. Well, that's a hard layout to read. And what I very much enjoy about this light novel is the author is North Carolina. This was written by North Carolina. So I can't wait to see what North Carolina writes, in terms of a light novel. That'll be interesting. Last parcel, and I'm so grateful because I am absolutely parched and I forgot to bring my water with me this time. And it's nearly my tea time. It's nearly time for me to eat something. We've got 2 volumes in here. What do we got? Demon Slayer Volume 20. Oh my gosh, this arrived I think 3 or 4 days ago, and last week I saw someone picking up their Volume 21 in the States, and I'm sat here going, still waiting for my Volume 20. Sure, it'll arrive sometime. I had actually received an email from Amazon saying it wasn't going to ship until the end of May. So when I suddenly got the dispatch email, I was like, oh, okay, cool, yay, finally. This was meant to come out early February, or late February. At least over a month ago. And then the last volume in the haul is Boruto, Volume 10. Wouldn't it be neat if they did a manga about his dad? These don't release very often. It's like once every 6 to 9 months. Plus, I've had delays, so I can't remember anything of what was happening. I'm going to have to go and reread the end of Volume 9 to remember. We did it. Well done. I'm proud of you. Thank you for sticking through it with me. You're a star. Let's lay these out in front of me and we can see what the damage actually looks like. So much manga. I still haven't counted how much there is actually, so I'm just going to quickly count it. Okay, so I've counted them and there are 91 volumes. I genuinely thought I had bought less than last time. I feel like because I've had sneaky pre-orders and some delayed Blackwell's orders that it's been more than I thought it would be. Oh goodness. I tried to talk as much about how much I spent on it as I went along and where I picked up cheap ones and which ones I bought cheap, and there's a whole plethora of second-hand, brand new, pre-ordered. Well, now I need to try and decide what to read first. I've got a whole bunch of pre-orders in here and a whole bunch of volume 1s that I've been wanting to read, like Mob Psycho 100 and some of the new isekais that I picked up, like Reborn as Polar Bear. I'm sure that'll be thrilling. Or just you know, start hardcore with Message to Adolf. I feel like I need to be in a really good mood to read that one. Maybe I need to read Pokemon, like dotted throughout, to cheer me up. Pokemon's always super jolly. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoy doing these videos. It's really neat to unbox them all at once and see what I've got, because sometimes I forget. This is why I have a spreadsheet. I would definitely order something twice if I didn't have my spreadsheet. As I said at the beginning, if you haven't already, be sure to go check out my giveaway, as long as it is not after the 17th of April 2021, at which point I'm sorry, it's closed, but I will definitely be doing more giveaways in the future, so make sure to subscribe and hang around. Just draped across my manga. If I lean across multiple volumes, maybe I can just absorb the contents. It's probably going to be the quickest way of getting through all my pre-orders. What to read first? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I genuinely don't know. Oh, I've read Black Canvas today, so maybe I'll read Blue Period Volume 2 first, if I can find that. I assume it's one of these tall boys in here. But yeah. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I really hope you enjoyed it and had as much fun as I did. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, because I'm just going to keep doing them because I love manga and I always have manga turning up. Otherwise, have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye!